very light snow at some of the highest elevation areas of our state. You can see that mountain there, right? The peaks are very dry. We haven't gotten some measurable snow there in quite some time, so we're definitely looking ahead to what could be a little bit of a dusting there up along the peaks. Here's a look at those temps right now. We're in the 50s in Flagstaff, Sedona, out to Payson. 55 at Show Low right now, still in the 70s here in Phoenix, down south as well, but it was a couple of degrees cooler today compared to yesterday. We also did not break a record today. We had the last 4 days here in Phoenix with high temperatures that broke a record. Here's what we're looking ahead to for Christmas. Really nice conditions in the upper 60s here in Phoenix, mid 40s for Flagstaff and for Pine Top. But what we're looking at, a storm system passing just to the north of us. A cold front is going to drop those temperatures, kick up the wind a little bit Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. And if we could get any measurable rain or snow, here's kind of those areas where we could see some of that accumulation. We're looking at, if anything, it would be extremely light, but I want to show you this futurecast model taking us through Christmas Eve. So we'll stay mostly dry, partly cloudy for northern Arizona. Christmas morning, this is very early when many of us will be asleep. We're looking at the possibility for some light rain, some light snow, again, up in the higher elevations of our state. That's early Wednesday morning. Out east by the time we get to about 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're looking at northeastern Arizona, and then quick moving. So it's out of our state by the time we get to Christmas evening. Behind that, though, we'll still see some cloudy conditions. We'll be mostly sunny here across the lower deserts. We're not looking at any chances really for rain. Here in the Phoenix area, we will be staying dry. Here's a look at temps for tomorrow morning, starting your day off in the mid to lower 50s, and we'll get to the lower 60s by 10 o'clock. High temps tomorrow will be at 77 for Phoenix. If you're traveling, we have much cooler temperatures out on the East Coast. 28 for Boston, New York. We'll be at 40 in Chicago, 49 for Kansas City. Lots of people traveling. Make sure you're staying up to date with those flights, since we do have some active weather across parts of the country. We're looking at that nice cool down just in time for Christmas Day, hanging on to the 60s through Friday. Usually, I mean, we've seen that camera before and we see some of that. I don't know if it's just, you know, like, I mean, it could be some of the wind just picking up the snow out there on the ground. But we could see some snow there as we head into Christmas Day. So that could be exciting. Stay tuned for that.
Okay,
here's a look at those temperatures for Christmas. As we head into Wednesday, we're looking ahead to a nice cool down, upper 60s for the Phoenix area right now. We're looking at mid 40s for Flagstaff and for Pine Top. So it's going to really be a nice Christmas. What we're looking at is a big storm system that's passing through, and that is going to bring in a cold front that will drop our temperatures, kick up the wind, and also bring in that chance for some rain. So here's a look at Monday. If you are traveling tomorrow, especially up to the Pacific Northwest and then out to the Midwest and Northeast, definitely keep it up to date on your flight because of some active weather. Here's Tuesday, Christmas Eve. We see that system move onshore, so up toward us, the Portland area, Seattle, even California, getting in on some rain, some snow. That will continue to shift its way on east by the time we get to Christmas. So now we're looking at this low. The uncertainty is just how low it gets, how far south it will dig, and that will bring us a better idea of just how much snow we can see. Right now, it's not looking like a big weather maker at all, but it is definitely going to filter in some cooler temperatures. Again, kick up the wind just a little bit. So here's a look at one of the latest models showing maybe about an inch possible in areas like Flagstaff, Williams. I'm thinking it's just more of like a dusting, with our highest elevations getting in on a couple of inches of snow. All right, here's a look at those lows tonight. We're looking at 29 for Flagstaff, 20s for the Grand Canyon, 31 for Winslow, lower 50s here in Phoenix. We'll be at 45 degrees tomorrow morning out toward Gila Bend, 52 for Lake Havasu. So the next couple of days going to be really nice. Even Christmas Eve going to be warmer than normal, but take a look at how those temps come down. That cold front moves on in by Wednesday morning. That will drop us close to 10 degrees from Tuesday into Wednesday. We go from the 50s in Flagstaff to the 40s. In Payson, we're looking at 60s the next couple of afternoons to 51 for Christmas. Areas like Heber and Pine Top will go from the 60s Christmas Eve into the 40s by the time we get to Christmas Day. So there's that cool down. 77 Monday and Tuesday here in Phoenix, into the upper 60s for your Christmas holiday. We have mostly sunny skies expected. An increase in clouds by Thursday, Friday. We'll hang on to the 60s through Friday, then a big warm up for the end of the weekend.